I'm going to talk through and give some examples of where Inovalon sees the future of healthcare. Not way off in the future, but just around the corner. I think we're able to reach it very, very soon. And so a couple of key things to consider. One, the future is going to have very secure, but seamless, truly seamless connectivity between payers, providers, pharmacies, and life sciences organizations with the goal of serving patients, But patients are going to play a far more active role because now they have at their fingertips a tremendous amount of information and insights from AI that's going to make them a far more active participant in the care journey. And if patients are a more active participant in the care journey, we're going to have better outcomes and better economics overall. Because now, with this level of investment, patients are going to be able to take care of things that in the past are hard. Like we all know, hey, you should probably work out 3 to 5 days a week. Well, now there's an app to track that. We all know that we should probably avoid certain foods. Well, now there's ways to track that. We all know we should keep up with our meds. There's ways to track that. So really, really important to start to extend that down to the patient so they can be a greater part of the overall care profile. Now, similarly, secure and private access to data information can help families too. Because we all know that families are probably the most important support structure for any patient. And being able to securely include the right family members in your care is going to be an important step of the future. So this future's not quite ready, we're not there today, but we're pretty close. And there's 3 things that are going to define this transition. The first is around the data lifecycle, and Rajesh talked a little bit about this earlier. And this is about creating secure and seamless connectivity across the healthcare ecosystem, and it's being powered by the cloud. The cloud is providing virtually unlimited storage and compute that's going to allow organizations to manage these huge amounts of data that are being generated and analyze them to find insights that you can take action on. That's really important. Now, in parallel, there's real investments in driving better data standards. HL7 for data standardization, TEFCA is a great information framework for sharing information. These 2 things, combined with the cloud, is going to make connectivity across this ecosystem better. And at the end of the day, we want to be able to deliver the right data at the right time to the right person so they can make that right action to have the right outcome. The second big trend is around AI. We've talked a lot about the importance of AI. Keith educated us yesterday that AI has been around for more than 50 years, but the practical use of it is only starting to come into play more recently. And again, that's driven by the access to cheap storage compute and GPUs driven by the cloud. And then the third trend is around personalization. With the ubiquity of mobile devices, we all have them. We now have the ability to touch each individual and give them a unique and personalized experience to help support their care. This is done in the context of security and privacy technologies that are improving, and that's how we're going to really move the ball forward. And so, if you think about how these 3 things come together, better connectivity, the use of AI, and personalization, this is really what we see as transforming the future of healthcare in the very near future.